Today on the channel, we've got from McFarlane Toys and the Spawn line, we've got Sam and Twitch.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got Sam and Twitch, two old favorites from the old school Spawn line of the 90s, at least for me. But remember, for all your Spawn needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below to save 10%, or discount Kyle works as well. And then, of course, you can always get free shipping on anything you buy over $39. And you got to make sure it's in stock items. That's always the catch. There's always a catch. But got to get a deal at Entertainment Earth. Now we turn our attention here to Sam and Twitch, some of the latest Spawn figures from, of course, the Spawn McFarlane Toys line. A line, for the most part, I was really enjoying until just like 20 minutes ago, actually. If it depends when you're watching this. But, of course, I filmed this in Omega Spawn back-to-back. If you saw that Omega Spawn, you know what heartache and disappointment is all about. One of the most frustrating unboxings of my entire life. I'm still hot because it was only 20 minutes ago. But I do got Omega Spawn right here. Immediately out of the package, both hands broke off of the figure. Hottest of hot garbage. I am so frustrated about this, especially at like a $50 price point. That is absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. McFarlane, what are you doing? You're breaking old Kyle's heart right here, breaking it right here at the table. I'm going to have to take this back. We'll see how that goes. They're going to say, oh, we don't do returns. And, of course, McFarlane Toys says, oh, take it back to the retailer. That's what their website says. So we'll see. Will Kyle ever see money out of this again? Probably not. He'll never get that hard-earned. And I tell you, it's hard-earned money. Will I get that back? I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath. We'll see what happens. But we're, of course, going to review Sam and Twitch. We're going to keep our collective fingers crossed here that we don't break off or nothing falls apart right out of the package. I feel like it's the 90s all over again. So we're going to see how dangerous Sam and Twitch get at this unboxing. Of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we got Sam and Twitch, the old detectives of the old Spawn comic. There he is. We got one big guy, of course, in Sam, and then you got old Twitch, and Twitch is really skinny. Just always looking really good. But looking good there. Got a familiar Spawn background, the red in the packaging, the old green Spawn logo. Looking good. I don't see a donut here, though. That's unfortunate. I always love those donut accessories with the other ones. Get some images over here. Not exactly sure what that's about. City of New York Police Detective, but it says 666. What is it, Iron Maiden time, or is that their unit number? I guess the 666 division. I don't know. We're worshiping the devil. We're opening Spawn figures. It's just another day at the office. Just another day at the office, I guess. But there's a little Spawn on that side. And then you get a little of that artwork back here. No blurbs, no explanations, nothing like that. Just straight up McFarlane Toys. Looks like 14 points of articulation. Oh, no, 22 points. 14 and up is what you're doing this. So, kids, sorry out there. You're not playing with the old Sam and Twitch figures. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen. But we do, of course, get the stands for them. We'll fish those out here shortly. There it is off to the side. See you later. Now, this is where things get awfully dangerous. How many of these, are these guys going to fall apart and crumble in my hands? I sure hope not. But there they are in the old plastic prison, old Sam and Twitch. Whoa. Throwing things around. Maybe it's my fault. Who knows? But no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But hopefully I don't cut my fingers off here. Gonna get these guys out of the package. Of course, we're locked in at the hands. As usual, always locked in at the hands with these McFarlane toy figures. Maybe that's part of the problem. They're locked in too tight and it's making everything break. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly went wrong with Omega Spawn. Just one of the worst unboxings we've ever had on the channel. I mean, I just called it quits. I said, this isn't even worth my time. I was so mad. I kept it together best I could, but I wanted to really throw the figure across the room and just watch it shatter. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm trying to keep professional, keep as professional as I possibly can, if that is even possible. But we're going to get these guys out of the package here. One day, it might take me an hour. You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes it just, all good things come to those that wait or something. So bear with me. Bear with me on this unboxing. We'll get them out of here. Let me get that. There it is. And make sure you don't cut the tie. There it is. And I think we should be off to the races here. Now we got some weapons. There's one. And there's two. And there's one. Big Tommy gun here looking really good. I like that accessory a whole lot. We got some tape on it. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. See you later. Off to the side. We got these everywhere. Get those out, and we're off to the races here. We got Sam. We got Twitch. We got the Spawn universe. We got some detectives represented here. Let's start with the little guy. Let's start with old Twitch, and he does have 2 weapons. I believe these weapons, or at least one of these, might have been in that Spawn munitions pack. I believe so. But it is a long gun. I don't know, is it a revolver? I don't know my guns, as you guys know, but it is all in silver, all one color. But we do have 2 of them here. It doesn't look like we got a holster of any kind, unfortunately, to stand them on, so that's unfortunate. But we do got Twitch, and Twitch is probably, I would have to say, in the McFarlane Spawn line, the new Resurgence line, whatever you want to call it, this has to be the smallest figure I think we've received so far from Spawn figures. So that is very interesting here. And this is just a dude. It just really does look like just a guy. Just looks like a guy who'd be walking or shopping at the grocery store or something. He's got that nice wavy hair going on. Got his nice detective's coat on. Very, very skinny tie. Not a whole lot going on with this guy. I mean, just a plain Jane. Really good for a street figure. If you're looking for some street characters, maybe that wouldn't be a bad deal. But it definitely reminds you of Twitch. Definitely different than the older figures from the 90s, and we will compare those here in this very video, so stay tuned for that. I guess we'll walk through his articulation. That's where it went south with Omega Spawn, so hang in there. Hang in tight, folks. But the arms do go around. We do get a bicep cut. You do get double-jointed elbows. You do get side to side, up and down on the hands. No, just up. No, it is side. There it is. Okay, you do get the trigger hand, so that is always appreciated, especially guys that have weapons. His head does go all the way around, up and down. Good movement out of the head. You do get a little side to side at the hula hoop and a little bit at the bottom as well. You can do those big old Twitch splits. Look at that. No thigh cup. We do get double jointed knees. You do get ankles. He's got very, very big shoes, very long shoes. And you got the, of course, McFarlane toe cut, toe articulation right there. We always like that one. Always looking really good. And of course, he does hold his weapons here in his hand, I hope. I wish he had a holster of some kind. It's been a long time since I've seen Sam and Twitch in the comic books. I mean, gosh, it's probably 2000 is probably the last time I read a comic with them in it. But definitely looks good. Not bad. I do like the glasses on the head here. I could see people reusing this head for something else possibly. I don't know. It looks like one of those heads you could use as a crazy scientist. A lot of different ways you could go to business with this head on this one. But not a terrible figure. It isn't your big monstrous, grotesque figure that we're used to with our Spawn figures. But sometimes you need a few guys like this to make some difference and to make those crazy looking figures that much crazier against more human-like figures. And that's exactly what Twitch is. Now we turn our attention over to Sam. He was always the rough and tumble, grumble police officer, detective. Always angry, kind of mad. You guys know, just very stereotypical is what he is. Of course, articulation on him, his arms do go all around. He's got elbows. Oh boy, these arms, boy, I don't know, McFarlane. I understand you didn't want to take an increase in price, and we've said this in other McFarlane video reviews. Yeah, he didn't take price, and everybody's saying, oh, he didn't take price. But what I truly believe McFarlane has done is they did the old chip deal, is where, hey, you get the same bag of chips, but it has 3 less chips in it. And I think that's what McFarlane Toys has done. They've kept their prices the same, but they've cheapened out on some accessories, cheaped out on some plastics, and I think we're seeing that right here. So just FYI on that. I've been saying that all along, and I think that is coming to fruition. We do get a little head movement. It is limited by his big trench coat. Do you even get any waist with this guy? Yeah, oh yeah, you get a big waist articulation. Very, very short legs for him. He is a big figure. He does have some big old splits there. You do get knee articulation, and he does have the patented McFarlane toe articulation. Definitely looks like a detective. Looks like a police officer, a cop. He definitely is very stereotypical, looking mean and dark and angry. He definitely looks like the bad cop to Twitch's good cop, but of course, they're a team. They go hand in hand. He does come with an all-black Tommy gun, which I absolutely love. Looks really, really cool. No issues with any of the weapons here. It's Sam and Twitch. It's them all day. Some old-school guys. I remember in the 90s, a lot of people were looking for the Sam and Twitch 2-pack. It was fairly hard to get back in the day. And I remember scoring one of these, and my dad actually has this set, not this set, but the 90s set, still on display at his house. That's how much he was a fan of these figures, and I do have those guys right here. So you do get the old school 90s versus today, which is always fun. But very, very iconic figures, very, very cool. I really like the looks of these guys together. I guess I can finally retire these guys once and for all and move on to these guys. At least they didn't break here at the table. Can't say that about Omega Spawn. I'm still hot about it. You guys know. There they are there. Of course, doing some Spawn comparisons. How about Commando Spawn from McFarlane Toys? I think that works pretty good size-wise against those guys. And then, of course, you got the big old Violator, so you can see them against a monster deluxe figure, a really good deluxe figure. And how about Omega Spawn missing his hands? How about next to him? Very, very disappointing, this Omega Spawn. Just broke my heart. Just totally broke my heart. I'll never look at McFarlane Toys the same way twice. It's just hard times, hard times. But Sam and Twitch, at least I can approve of. Very iconic from you 90s Spawn fans. Very cool to get these guys many years later. And you could really mix these guys in with some other stuff. You could use them maybe in your wrestling background or something like that. You could have these guys on a street scene with the NECA Ninja Turtles, possibly. Maybe a little big for some of the lines, but I think with a little of those old smoke and mirrors, you could blend them in as you see fit. So that's always fun to get with some figures that you could do some of that. Wish we would have got the donut accessory like we got in the old one. That was such an iconic accessory, especially for the time. Would have looked really good here, but it is what it is. What are you going to do at the end of the day? We got what we got, and I guess you just don't throw a fit about it. This time. Last video, I did throw a fit if Omega Spawn, of course. But there it is. That's Sam and Twitch. What are your thoughts on Sam and Twitch? Did you have the old school 90s edition? Is this your first go around? Is this a total pass? Have you lost faith in McFarlane Toys? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, like this video. You made it this far. You might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We got videos every single day and then some. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss one of these videos. And then, of course, don't forget about the Patreon. We get early access videos, bonus content, exclusive content, everything else in between, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. It's over there on the Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget to follow along on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. For Sam and Twitch, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.